Well, I guess you guys were playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
And you'd hang out in like the Xbox Live
For
parties.
Sure. Yeah,
that's where YBN kind of formed?
Yeah, on Grand Theft Auto 4, that's where it really formed. Like, it was, I met my homeboy Valley that passed away and shit. So I met him. Well, no, I didn't even meet him first. I met my homegirl, Valley Girl. So you feel me? I was cool with her. And she was calling me her son. I was Valley Boy Jr. at one point in time and shit. So you feel me? I met her, met him. This Grand Theft Auto 4 times, like 2012, 2013, back in the day. Then Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. I started really fucking with my homeboy Glizzy. And it's like the main clique of people that really put the structure in everything. Without them, it would have been none of this shit. So it was like Valley Girl, Valley Boy, Glizzy, and me type shit. So you feel me? It just collided like that. And out of nowhere, we was like, we all got to do something. It just can't be like we can't work for no man. We can't put nobody else in front of us. We got to make this YBN shit stand for something. Even if it's not a group name, like even if we don't have a group name, because me and Glizzy made it later on, but we got to make this group that we got going on, our people, stand for something. And then when my homeboy passed away, me and Glizzy made YBN. And we just was like, fool, we got to take this over from my homeboy.
How did he pass away?
He had a heart attack. He had a heart condition.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's tough. Young?
Like 19, 18.
Shit.
Yeah, for sure. And shit, I was like 15. It was like, 2015. It was like my first day back at school. Like, you know how you go to school off a winter vacation and shit? Went back to school. Because they was telling me, like, before winter vacation, like, I used to be bad as fuck. Like, I used to skip school and all that shit. Like, before winter vacation, I was skipping school. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start my winter vacation soon. Did all that. You feel me? They was like, bro, I'm gonna kick you. We not gonna fuck with you. We gonna kick you off this little set that we got going on. If you're not going to school, like, you're not keeping your head on straight, we gonna kick you, move around. And Glizzy was saying the same thing, like my homeboy. So everybody was on that. My homeboy Valley, Glizzy, my other homeboys and shit. Went back to school. First day I went back to school, came back home. I checked my kick. Like, you remember kick messages?
Yeah.
Checked it. It was like, Valley died, Valley died, Valley died. But the whole time I was talking to him like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning before I went to school.
Wow.
So it's like, ooh.
Yeah, right after, huh?
Yeah, it was like right after, right when I went to bed, he had passed away. He threw up in his sleep, but he was already in the hospital and he didn't let us know.
Oh, wow.
So I was just like, damn, it was like something that fucked with me for a while. I stayed out of school for like 5 months.
Oh, yeah.
And hell yeah, but at the end of the day, I really kept my head on straight. I ain't really get on no bullshit. I said fuck everything, but I ain't really get on no bullshit. I felt like we had to do something for him.
Well, you started dropping songs around 2015.
Yeah.
You were doing, SoundCloud. And I guess you uploaded your first song to YouTube, Hood Mentality.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Almighty J. And the songs were doing a little something, but not anything huge until 2017. Rubbin Off the Paint. Okay. You put that together. You were 17 at the time, still in high school. And you had made a bunch of songs by this time, dropped a mixtape, everything. When you made Rubbin Off the Paint, did you know you had something, or was it just another one of the songs you're doing on to the next song?
So look, it was this one day, I was like, fuck it. It was me and my homeboy Lincoln. Like, fuck it, like, bruh. Just like how my homeboy Glizzy was telling me, he was like, bro, you gotta do this shit. Like, it was like, it can't be nothing past it. Like, we working at Journeys right now. Me and my homeboy got a job on the same day. Like, so you feel me? I'm living in the house with him and all that shit. He's staying with my mom. He like, bro, make these songs. I recorded 3 songs that day. And all 3 of them songs I put out, like later on, like a week by week by week, was gaining attention. I uploaded a song called Ride For Me. It got like 7,000 views. That was my first time ever getting like 7,000 views on a song. So I'm like, well, okay, it's doing good. I uploaded a different song. I forgot what the name of it was. Then I uploaded Rubbin Off the Paint. It's like 3 days later after I uploaded it, it had like 50,000 views. Then I uploaded the video. Then that had like 50,000 views in like 2 days. Then World Star hit me out of nowhere and it just blew up from there.
Aha. Okay, so you uploaded the video yourself and then World Star took it and put it on their channel.
They hit me on Instagram and shit, so I was like, all right, yeah, fuck it. Like, let's go ahead and do this. This a whole different ball game. You feel me? Like, World Star DMing me. Like, I didn't even DM them yet. It was crazy. Like, it was just a blessing. Like, because being from Birmingham, Alabama, and being like 17 and doing bullshit and just not, like, I feel like I worked for it, but at the time, I wasn't really paying attention to how it was supposed to be. And like that just brought me to attention. Like that just brought me to the right mindset. You feel me? And I felt like it happened for a reason because now I can provide for everybody around me.
Well, that song debuted at number 79 on the Billboard charts, the Hot 100. Then it peaked at 46.
Exactly.
Which someone from Alabama probably hasn't done in probably 15 years.
Probably motherfucking Rich Boy or somebody.
Boy, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say Rich Boy.
Somebody like Rich Boy, I swear to God.
Right.
Like,
who had a major producer behind him and a major label and everything else like that. And I actually looked up that song. That song has about 500 million views between YouTube and Spotify. 500 million with a B.
Damn. It's like, how many people could, like, how are so many people listening to, like, are they replaying? Like, I know they replaying it, but like, God damn, it's like that. You know how many people really listening to that shit?
It's like half of China.
It's different, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, you wouldn't expect it being so young.
Well, right, because you're still in high school at the time.
Exactly.
So how are you're going to class and you got this song that's blowing up, but you're still going to class. But that doesn't really work out, right?
Man, shit, I went to school for like 2-3 it was it wasn't even, it was 2-3 days. Nah, I went to school for 1 day. Then I realized like, ooh, I'm tripping. Like, I'm a distraction. Went to school for the second day. It was like a half a day. Left with my homeboy. The third day, I was like, man, fuck that. I ain't even going to school. I went to school like the week after. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up in the Lambo or something. I ended up not pulling in the Lambo, but I still went to school. Everybody was like, yeah, YBN Nahmir, like, we don't even call you Nick no more, we love you. And this shit was just crazy. Like, it felt so good. Like, you feel me? I always had that, you feel me, that leverage to have people around me to where it feel good. But like when that happened, where I knew something was happening good, like it's nothing that could stop it. It felt amazing. Like, cause I knew it was something perfect coming. And this shit was perfect for me.